Hello, my name is Talan Vijaya, and with my partner Noel, we're going to be discussing about an arithmetic problem titled Hot Day. Once upon a hot day, Bambang, a Binusian, would like to use his AC at his dorm. Bambang normally uses AC with degrees Celsius at the remote. However, the AC in the dorm uses Fahrenheit unit for temperature. Help Bambang convert Celsius to Fahrenheit to help him pick the right temperature setting. Notes. Um, to get degrees Fahrenheit, you're gonna have to convert degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. Um, get the value for degrees Celsius and multiply it by 1.8, and then add 32. For example, the input is 25 and the output is 77. So this is the finished code. So we can do it from the start first. So first we can include um, the studio .h. This is the library function for the functions, the one that you're going to be needing for basic arithmetic problems. And we can open int main. This is the main functions that you're going to be to run. You're gonna need one for in this case. And we can declare an integer. To declare an integer, you can just use int, and then you can name it whatever you like. But for the integer of Celsius, we're gonna be using Celsius. Makes it easier to remember. And for the Fahrenheit, we're gonna be using float because we might have to convert um, Celsius to Fahrenheit, and in the multiplication process, we might get a decimal. So then we can declare it as float Fahrenheit. And now um, we're gonna write a code to receive the input, such as 25 in the example. So we're gonna use the scanf function. This is used to scan inputs from the user, and then we can decide what it's gonna be received from the user, and we're gonna use %d inside quotation brackets. %d means integer, and then we can then put a comma here after the brackets, and then we can add and symbol is to point to the previously declared integer, and we can write Celsius again, and always close the brackets for scanf functions, and then we can end it with a semicolon, and then we can calculate the Fahrenheit value. So Fahrenheit, you can just write it immediately, is equal to Celsius. So the program will know that you're talking about the integer Celsius, and then multiply by 1.8, and then plus 32. This is the formula for the Fahrenheit when converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. This symbol means multiply, and this symbol means add, and goes with a semicolon. And then we're going to print the results. So to print the results, we can use printf function. And with printf, it's similar to scanf, but it's print. But the way of writing it's pretty much this, very similar. And we can open quotation and then %f, because remember Fahrenheit is a float, so we're going to use %f function for floats. And you can also use double, but double is the longer version of float, so it catches more decimals, but we don't need that right now. Then we can close the quotation marks, put a comma, and then we can point to the float Fahrenheit. For printf, we don't really need the and symbol, so it's easy like that. And then we can close it with a semicolon. Now, and we can save this, and then we can run the program, and then we can test the input. 25, and then it's gonna multiply, and then the results is gonna be the same, 77. The back decimals are usually filled with the more precise values of converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. Like for example, if I were to use to input 16, so 16 degrees Celsius, it's gonna output 60.799999 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is the decimal values for converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. So so that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this.